What's up, peeps? Welcome. Rampage Reviews number 58. What do we got for you today? A sequel, a cartoon, an animation, 2014 film, How to Train Your Dragon Part 2. Let's get you a look at it. You know this movie. If you missed the first one a couple of years ago, you missed out on a really, really enjoyable film. I gave that one a 6 out of 10, the first one. Basically, this picks up like between 5 and 8 years later, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't paying that much attention. You don't need to with kids' films. And that's the case through this whole film. It's not a spy movie. There's no James Bond twist to it. It's a cartoon called How to Train Your Dragon. That still has nothing to do with training this dragon. So I was kind of depressed at looking at the main hero character, who's played by the voice of Jay Baruchel. Because he's got like one leg, and the dragon it looks really tiny in this one for some reason. It's a super powerful dragon, and toothless, and he's got a dud tail. It kind of confused me. This movie kind of confused me. I don't like sequels most of the time. I really don't. But this is good. This is a very enjoyable film. Anyway, back to the point. I'm going off centre here, aren't I? All right, How to Train Your Dragon 2. It's a very enjoyable film. Even though it does take place after quite a few years after the original one, after the first one, I'd probably recommend watching them both in succession, because they're both really good films, very solid. It was voted in the top 5 films this year. It'll probably take out some Academy Awards as well. It's a very likable film. But it's very for the kiddies, like Puss in Boots, which we reviewed last week. Yeah, it's a DreamWorks picture, How to Train Your Dragon. All the voices are brilliant. There's a couple of surprise voices in there, of course, as there always is in animations. And it does have a few little surprises and a lot of kiddie laughs to keep you happy and amused. I've given this one a 5 out of 10. I was going to give it a 6. I probably would have given it a 5.5 if I could, but I can't. Very popular film, very popular. 120,000 people, of you people, the lovely people that make me do what I want to do, gave it an 8 out of 10. Good on yous, because it is an enjoyable film. Critics are about the same. They're a 7.5, 8 out of 10, more around the 7 mark. It's just enjoyable. It's not out to hurt anyone. It's not out to take the piss out of anybody's race or religion or anything in a time when we don't need to be thinking about that shit. This movie, gets you away from that stuff. So, yeah. How to Train Your Dragon 2, 2014 film. I recommend it. It's good for you. Can't wait to have kids and show them this film. Alright, peeps. Catch us on the flip side. Ciao, ciao.